getting to it. It's gonna be some sad singing and some flower bringing. Start with a 7, possibly an 8. Start with an 8. Alright, let's see. That was quick. I wasn't expecting to jump into a match that fast.
Priority objective available.
Shout out to KK. I've been running into this agent quite a bit. Looks like we're gonna start off with a tier 8. Kind of just go from there, I suppose. So it looks like we're gonna start with a tier 8 here.
Agent down.
I was playing with a group the other day, and they didn't understand the shock bar. But you gotta keep moving, man. So there's a blue bar that's actually above your armor bar, and that bar will fill up if you stay stationary too long. So I guess the logic behind the mechanic is don't stay in one place too long. You understand? Might have to reposition my skills here. Prototype weekend grind. Let's get it, man. And what is the loot here? I don't even know. What is it? Electric? Ugh. Electric. Speaking of electric, we're over here getting fried. What's going on with my... Okay.
An agent needs assistance.
We don't really need to hit our link. We only got a few seconds. We'll reposition our skills here. Oh, he's way over there. And again, this is a tier 8, man. Oof. It's crazy when you see your skill damage bill run up on an NPC like that. Tier 8. It's insane, I know. We don't have it all. You guys just pulled up, smash that thumbs up. Oof.
Signs critical.
Yeesh. Look at our turret hitting just under 200k. And there's our first proto. Let's go.
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see what we've got. There's an active lab on the
Skill
north side,
backpack
close to
trash.
Your first priority should be to shut
Prototype
that
core
down.
and my buckets. Yeah, electric is definitely not one of the better skills to use. I mean, not skills, but gear sets in the game, I should
Looks
say.
like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decon process. They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Whew. Remember I was telling you guys in the last stream with those
Open the fuel line.
many
That
heavy
should give the
gunners
decon protocol enough gas to
that
run.
once you pop those weak points, man, you got to get back.
They're in the basement! Everybody's job is finished.
Another proto. Let's go. Look how tanky. Oh, we got it. We got action. The hell just destroyed my drone? It's almost like it was EMP.
Agent down.
Sheesh. All those rounds just to destroy a weak point. Yeah, they are super tanky. Tier 8 and up, man. They are super tanky. Do I need to reposition my skills? Might have one or two hanging out. Gonna be spawning out of these. Yep. We're already on it. Oh, we got one down here. Let's go see what our proto. Oh, we can't go see nothing right now. And this is a red NPC. Just picked up an IHS piece. We'll take a look at it later. Looks like we got a heavy coming our way.
Vital signs critical.
Alright, look. Keep an eye on this little back here. Oh, another proton. Way in that corner there. Just disappeared. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got another wave coming in hard. Oh, he's dropping it. And that's another thing you guys gotta worry about. Kind of keep an eye on. When you see them drop those ammo boxes, man, that can make your life so much harder. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Just for the simple fact, man, they already hit hard. They already do like an extra 450% extra damage. So the last thing you want these NPCs getting is special ammo, bro. I'm getting lit up. They hit, you see, super hard. Don't take much damage. Oof. You really got to play smart in these higher tiers. Alright, I'm gonna throw this out if I could stop getting shocked. And again, a lot of agents are not even aware of what that modifier does. Like I said, I was doing a tier 10 and it was so funny. One of the agents, he kept getting shocked. He had no idea what was going on. So I had to explain to him.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh boy. Alright. K's going to grab him. I had to explain to him exactly what it was. And how to avoid that from happening to him. Oh, got my pistol out. I'm so used to running around with quick step. If you don't swap your if you don't swap your weapon, you'll have it in your hand and run up on an NPC with your pistol out. Not the best not the best line of offense or defense for that matter. Oh man. Oh, now that sucks. That's tough. Come on. Imagine if you were at the last fight on a tier 10, being the last one up and that happens to you. Your controller just dies. Wipes on you. Oof. That's a good way to start the stream or end the mission. I think there's a grenadier somewhere just launching nades at us. Who was that? Who was that? Okay. No fucking way. Look how tanky the weak points are, bro. Mind you, even though I am rocking a skill build, man, Bobbo, you might wanna. Sheesh. Yeah, when people go down, you definitely want to get them up sooner than later. That's why as soon as somebody goes down, the first thing I'm doing is I'm trying to look and see where are they at. You kind of want everybody up, regardless of the role they play. Whether they're your healer, they're your DPS, they're strictly support, or hybrid build. Any build that someone is running, you want all your members up, man. You hop down. And again, movement is key. You're not, most of these NPCs are so strong that even if a red ran up on you and you weren't fully stacked or you didn't have the damage output to get rid of them, they'll beat the shit out of you. You guys see how long it takes to destroy a weak point. I finally got this one. Alright, looks like we might have... This might be the last one here. I got something for him. Yeesh. Got a lot going on here. Then we're gonna go grab our prototype piece of gear. 2 dropped in this room, so that's not too bad. What we got here?
Decontamination protocol can be initiated
Hazard
from
and
a panel in the
status.
lab above you. Stay put once you pull the trigger and you should be safe. Top floor, you can't miss it. It's right in the middle of the lab.
Virus samples detected.
Oh, is this going to be the first time that everybody just runs it? Wow. That never happens. Oh. Every time I run DCD on escalations. Oh, I got a purple piece of gear out there. No! And he's just chilling. Look at this. Oh, and he's taking damage. He's actually... Well, man, I thought it was like some type of visual glitch. He's really outside of the... Now, that's strange. Oh, man. This other guy, he went down there and started... I don't know what he's doing.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What is this guy doing? Grab some cup of cake? He's all over the place with it.
Be able to access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpse,
We actually finished another prototype build. So we're really cranking out these proto builds, man. The most recent one would probably be my ongoing. It's a kick-ass build. Just to throw some numbers at you, I think I'm at like 51 CHC, like 140, 135 crit hit damage. Again, this is a build that's centered around amplified damage, so those crit numbers may be traditionally a little lower. But again, it's not a crit build. Crit always is going to help at the end of the day. Any type of chance or damage is going to increase your damage output a little bit. There we go again with the damn quick step. But I was able to increase my high-end ongoing build with max rolls everywhere. About an additional 40,000 base damage with the prototype gear. I believe every piece of proto that I have is 20% weapon damage or higher. Traditionally, you know, we only max out at 15 for a regular high-end, fully optimized gear. So to have every piece at 20 and up with 6 pieces, on average 5% per piece, I mean, that's giving us an extra 30% weapon damage. Just right there, which is going to be paired with the hollow point rounds. So yeah, I look forward to showing you guys that build, kind of getting that going. You know, we'll discuss our previous build, and then we'll kind of go over some of the numbers, show you guys just wicked damage. Oof. And you see they hit stupid hard, bro. Extra 400%, 450% damage. I believe at tier 8, they're between like 500 and 550 extra health and armor. Another one down. And see, excuse me, that's one reason why when I made my new refractor prototype build, I wanted to include crit chance and crit damage in here, man. Again, most skill builds, you know, people, they're not sitting at 50% crit hit chance. And their crit hit damage, be lucky, they're lucky if they can get it to 100. So the fact that I've exceeded and pushed all those numbers, while still outputting the kind of skill damage that I'm outputting, this build is goated, man. I've already got several clan members who've inquired, asked, and I believe one of them may already have this build as well. So we'll kind of get into that. I know during the last stream, there was a few people that was also inquiring about the build, and I didn't drop it on that stream. Servers were really ass that day, but I did give you guys one of my core strength builds prior to that. So depending on how things go, we may get into, you know, some of the builds that I've recently improved. Again, pushing these numbers to the limit here, man. And these heavies are stupid tanky. Alright, we're gonna have to get him because he's going for one of our teammates. Light him up. Shout out to Rick, man. What's going on, Rick? We're out here starting a weekend grind for prototypes, man. Starting off with the tier 8 here. We'll probably jump into, depends what Noop wants to do. If Noop wants to do a tier 10, I believe that myself and the others are capable of handling that. Oh, we better watch out. So we'll see how things go. Oh man, he's getting lit up.
Emmeline's the head of the outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an
And then, you know, I've kind of been debating what I'm going to do with this build when it comes to my gloves. The gloves is the only thing that I'm debating on if I'm going to keep. And we'll go over why I've been kind of contemplating on if I'm going to keep my existing brand set or if I'm going to go with something else. You guys know how we do it on this channel, man. We break it down, we get to it. We beat it orange pink, you understand? Let's go. Oh, man. And now look, you see my numbers. I'm hitting over 300K with the skill build. I've got no red tiers, so the fact, and I'm not rocking core strength. So again, the fact that we can achieve these damage numbers, and again, I'm not hitting as hard as my striker builds or my tip and scale agents or anything like that, but I'm able to weaken and kill many NPCs as well. There's plenty of times where you got a 1v1. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, he's gonna jump up. And I've already got... Yep.
Vital signs critical.
Whew.
An agent needs assistance.
Alright, let me get on up here. Just in case they push from this left side. Which it looks like he was thinking about it. We got more protos here. Teammates getting revived. And you see right now, you see me doing a little bit of moving. That's to get that shock bar back down.
Serious trauma detected.
Nice. Somebody got his ass.
Agent down.
Whoa. They destroyed the weak point, and this is how strong they are. That NPC was a whole floor beneath me.
Agent down.
And the explosion from the NPC was strong enough to down me, even though the NPC was a whole level beneath me. It's crazy. Yeah, their damage output is just ridiculous, man. I got a chest piece. Perfect companion. Oh, a headshot and skill haste. Trash. Would have been nice if that was a decent chest piece. I'm on cooldown. We're gonna hit our link here, get our stuff back right away. We got traps out. He's down. Take a new mag here. And again, I play typically pretty aggressive, right? You're not going to find, even if someone does have this particular build, because I'm just an aggressive player. Look at my team. Half of them is way back there on the other side. And again, I'm just as squishy as our damage guys. I think I got 1 blue. 2 if you include the ninjas. So I'm only sitting at 1.2. I'm super squishy.
DCD's data analysis lab is just
Okay,
ahead.
this
See what data you can grab for Kelso.
Data transfer
man.
initiated.
He was. God damn it!
Vital signs critical.
I didn't think he was gonna hit that computer right away, but that's okay. We got out of there. Now you guys see, I didn't really get a chance to throw my skill in the ideal place that I wanted to throw it, but it is on the ground, and it is in a spot where it can hit both sides because they spawn on the left and the right. So yeah, when you're not ready, getting ready is very crucial. So obviously I was not ready for that situation, but I got ready and got out of there. So yeah, if you're a little late to the next engagement, hopefully you can recover quicker than most. If not, you'll be asleep waiting for a revive. See, that's my turret going off. So again, not the best place. Honestly, I wanted to throw it up there, but again, my teammate,
Transfer
I don't even know
completed.
which one, but one of them went over there and hit the computer. So again, not the best spot for me to throw it. And those shock traps are going to stop them right in there. You know, that's what I was, when we had to deal with the hunters, I think it was a tier 8, maybe it was an 8 or a 9. That's ridiculously tough.
System
Um,
failed.
I had told one of our clanmates to put on the shock traps. I think, look at all them traps, man. Yeah, that's definitely what you want. Especially if you're at a tier 4 or higher. You just get so many of those shock traps, man. They really come in handy.
I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play
Alright guys, I
with.
believe this is our the last part of our first prototype mission, escalations. Waiting on our buddies. No, Bobo, get away from the door. Guys gotta be patient, man. Give your teammates a few seconds. Get whatever they're getting. They could be changing their builds too, man. Whatever the case.
Here they come.
Especially when you're on 8, 9, and 10, bro. Like again, you definitely want everybody there. No, I want to go ahead and I don't want to get caught out here in the middle. Well, again, I'm hitting up to 300k on a hybrid skill build. No red cores. Except ninja, that is. Come on. There we go. More protos. And sometimes you'll forget about that blue bar, even though it is a light blue. There's so much going on your screen. So many things that you kind of got to pay attention to. Throw this on that ledge.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, man. I'm getting flanked here. I'm going to help my teammate neutralize this rusher. It's down. They're going for the revive. I'll provide cover. Oh, we're getting...
Agent down.
Okay. There's an NPC right over there. I don't think my teammate saw him. God damn, would he pick a fucking spot? Sheesh. Let's see what's going on here. Do we need to reposition? Not really. take a look. I got a holster. Health and crit. You know what? This mission is just fucking ass as far as the loot, man. Oh, oh. Alright, he's dropping special ammo. And when you guys see that icon, man, it's very important that you... And I see the box here. And the box is destroyed. You don't want to leave those boxes up, bro. When you see that archetype, drop that box and that icon goes up, you do not want these guys on tier 8, 9, and 10 all receiving special ammo, man. It will make your life a living hell and make things twice as hard, man. You don't want that. What's the boss back here? And sometimes it requires me to put one skill in one area and one in the other. You see, I just put my turret on those guys that are just outside the main building there. And I've got my striker drone on the boss. So sometimes, you know, you may need one skill to hold down one area, one objective, and you may need to bring the other skill with you to help deal damage or neutralize a specific target. In this case, this would be the boss.
An agent needs assistance.
Nice, boss is down. And Electric's not one of my favorite brand sets. Got a few builds with some Electric pieces, but again, it's, you know, if the SMG damage was maybe the second brand bonus, I would be more, but to use three of the, oh shit.
Serious trauma detected.
My God, oh, let me get the hell back.
Agent incapacitated.
I didn't realize there was that many of them over there. Wasn't very smart of me. I'm gonna go, trying to go where Kay is going, but he's gonna throw me his revive on. Appreciate you. Let me get that out there.
Agent down.
I don't know why my teammates aren't receiving heals.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Sheesh. Are we getting him up? No way! I'm just gonna take a kit. I thought I would have easily have had my,
An agent needs
oh, okay,
assistance.
you might want to get me. We got 2 down. Oh man, this is terrible. Alright, I'm gonna take a kit here. Alright, we're gonna get him, we're gonna push towards our teammates here, but before doing so, we want to make sure we're not in a terrible spot. And I'm being pinned down by not 1 but 3 different NPCs. Even the one way in the back is shooting at me. We're gonna neutralize him. Oh, there we go. He's down. Knock him out of cover. Alright. Now we can go get Bobble. Let me go grab, because I'm not sure if this is the last wave. They may spawn another one. In the event that they do, I want to have my cooldowns like all the way reduced so we can use our skills if need be.
Sorry, Agent. The enemy has overrun the area.
I haven't even used capacitor. There it is. Hardest difficulties in the game handled with ease. And I want you guys to know something. I haven't even been playing Escalation for 2 weeks. Game mode first came out. It was a disaster. Had a lot of things going on. I waited, a few weeks before they ironed out some of the kinks. So I literally, and I started out at a tier 0, just like all of you. And this is what I'm saying. I didn't go straight from 0 to 10 because, oh, I've done legendaries and I can. No, I went through the grind like everyone else. I started at 0, quickly advanced to 2, 3. My second, third day of doing escalation, I was already knocking out 6s and 7s. But I didn't just go from 0 to 10 like a lot of other people do, and then they fail.
An agent is no longer in your group.
That's just not, you learn the mechanics, you understand what you're dealing with, right? And then you prepare to make the best build possible to achieve whatever it is you need to achieve. And you go out there and you get it done. So, again, for me to I kind of want to do it again just because I've got I've got a prototype piece of gear in one of those rooms, man. So I kind of want to go grab that, even though it's probably shit anyway. Again, it's not one of my more favorable brand sets, that being electric, but it is what it is. Yeah, so when it comes to doing like tier 8s, 9s, 10s, it's definitely achievable, but you have to play your part as well, man. You really do. One thing that sucks as far as the community is you got, uh, YouTubers and influencers telling you guys to go right and do 10 and go do legendary and go do heroics, and it's like that's not the right advice to give people, man. They don't learn the mechanics by getting carried. They're not going to be stronger players by getting carried. They may get some cool gear, some nice items, but you're not teaching them. That's why I started at tier 0. I didn't just jump to 10 because I'm a good division agent and I can handle it. No. 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 You got to gradually make those steps. If it was easy, everybody would be doing 10s, but they're not. Everyone would be doing 8s and 9s, but they're not. You know. And that's why it's cool, you know what I mean? Even, when I first showed you guys our first escalation stream, we wasn't doing 10s. 6s, 7s, man. Then it went to 8, 9, and 10. But again, you got to get out there, man. You got to get yourself acclimated, ready to go, hopefully. And you'll run into people that you notice. For example, I don't recognize Noop, but 7 here, I've run into 7 probably at least 4 or 5 times. Again, I've only less than 2 weeks been doing escalations. So you're going to run into agents. You'll become familiar with certain agents. And may even develop chemistry while, going out here playing and getting your stuff out of the way. So, and AOK, I'm familiar, even though I don't recognize Noop, familiar with AOK. Teamed up with him quite a few times. I've got nothing bad to say about him. We're all out here trying to get a common objective out of the way. Oh, Baba Yaga. A DZ player. And it's crazy how many PvPers that I've run into while doing escalation. So it's not just like, oh, it's all PvEers. There's some of everything. Whether you do conflict, dark zone, or all of the above. I've been running into some of everything in this escalation. So, you may even run into some people that you punch on and beat on, and they don't like you for that reason. It is what it is, man. In fact, man, shout out to Boots. I know Boots ain't on. Boots didn't pull up yet, but he was out there the other day. We was in Dark Zone. We were fighting. Who was he out there with? Oh, Sav, old gamer. And you know what? If you're here, or if any of you guys are here, we weren't gonna keep chasing you guys, man. Like there was one point where I dropped three of the four, and it was only three of us. It was four of them, and then it was another stack. And there was one point where I dropped Boots, and then I dropped a few other agents. I dropped Sav, and one of them got away, and he just kept running and running, and I was just like, bro, we're not gonna chase you guys all over the place, man. GG's. It was fun though. It was a good fight when we were fighting, but I just wasn't interested in chasing people all over the dark zone from one side to the next side, back to the other side. So, but GG's, man. If I see any of you guys out here and we rumbled in dark zone, GG's. At the end of the day, I don't have anything bad to say about any of you. Um, that's another story for another time. You know. Div 2 weekend grind, man. Prototype. Yeesh. And we did get some, quite a few pieces. They were all shit, though. Oh, boy. What is this? Um,
An agent has left your group.
just lost somebody.
You are no longer in a group.
That's kind of a good thing, man. I can go to the base, review some of the items that we got, and then kind of go from there, man. What do you guys think about that tier 8 being walked through with ease? You guys think about that? Starting off the stream with a tier 8. One and done. Alright. Oh, there's Bobble.
This dude comes in here the other day, wearing cargo shorts and socks and sandals and comes in unannounced.
Bobble. What they're doing, Bobble. Oh, you got Stranded, Viewpoint, Jefferson, Bank HQ, and DCD. Salute here. Already?
You are now group
Which one was a Rowdy? Ooh, this is gonna be nasty. Fucking 10. Especially that last round. We could do. I don't know. Do we want to target Fenris or a Rowdy? I don't know. Let me see here. Go check out Viewpoint, see what they got going over there. And I'm not gonna lie, for tier 8, 9, and 10, since we can comfortably say that we've been knocking out those tiers, um, it's not many people that's at that point right now. So us agents that have excelled and we're pretty much doing 8, 9, and 10 tiers. We just got to be patient and let some of the other agents catch up, get their builds right, learn those mechanics, and then I think it'll be better eventually, man. It's kind of like, oh no, Countdown really wasn't like that for the most part. When it first came out, it was, people were terrified to do heroics, you know, um, but gradually you started to see a lot more people running heroics as they got their builds together.
You have been promoted to group leader. Another agent is now in your group.
And again, this is why, especially in the higher tiers, it's like you run into the same people. I, Bobble and I just finished DCD, and we're not friends, so it's not like I invited him. Oh boy. One down. Two down. Let's see what we got here. Some bullshit. Absolutely. See if we can get him out of cover. A3. Triple guy round. Mom. And they didn't drop any keys, man. No keys. No keys. No merc. Oh, man. Now I guarantee you, if we match made for like 5, 6, maybe even 7, we would have no problem getting people in. But again, when you're doing 8, 9, 10, them last 2, 3 tiers, it's not a lot of us running this shit and getting it done on those tiers, and it's expensive too, man. It's expensive. Check our social and see if we got anybody. I see a lot of my DZ players on. Boa's doing Iron Horse. Oof. I'm not gonna lie. We don't have a lot of people on. Maybe a couple dozen. Most of the ones that I feel are able to handle tier 8, 9, and 10, they're not available. Matchmaking is not helping us out a whole lot right now. You know what? I just realized I was call- I was calling him Bobble. It's really Bob Legend. But if you think about it, it could be Bobble. If you think about it, you know what I mean. Oh, well, shout out to Bob, man. Bob the Legend. Let's go. Things are slow, man. We might have to go grind for some materials rather than just. I was surprised that were we're actually able to get in that first one almost immediately. As soon as we started the matchmaking, it pulled us in a tier 8. But I don't know what's going on right now. Wake up, agents. Everybody's sleeping in. Everybody's getting their Z's. Yeah, 'cause there's definitely other things that we could be doing right now. The loot is trash, though, man. Fenris, a Rowdy.
You are no longer in a group.
Bob says, you know what? I don't have the patience to wait on this shit down. I hear you, man. I hear ya. We might, honestly, we might have to do a lower tier here, guys. We might have to, maybe 8, 9, and 10. It's too early. The agents are like, no, man. Save that shit for this evening, tonight. Alright, well, let's try 7, man. They didn't want to do 9. 9 was too much. Pause. You little freaks out there might be thinking about something else. Hold on, man. Shit. Damn, don't tell me that we can't find a tier 7 session either, man. I think most agents are between like 3 and 5, bro. I've noticed when I matchmake for like a 4 or 5, even in a lot of instances, tier 6s, I don't have any problem finding groups. But 8, 9, and 10, those tiers, yeah, scarce. Scarce. Mm, really? I just don't see that being of any use. This is shit. I might as well just go ahead and deconstruct this too. Oh man. Look who's in the building. Yo, I haven't seen you in a while, gang. Where you been? Say you out there exotic hunting? I hear you, man. I hear you. It's tough right now. I mean, this is where I'm at for exotics, bro. 149, man. Like again, I like my exotics to be 300 and up. You know what I mean? So one thing that's grinding as a low level, man. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
You are now group leader.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep up the grind, man.
Another agent has joined your group.
I have 100 cores, though, man. That's crazy. 100 cores. Now, I got to get my exotic components up, bro. I got to get at least 300 plus. You know what I mean? I'm a little low on exotic components, so I need to get that up. Cores, I mean, you know, those are going to drop, you know. Um, but yeah, with everything going on, with me cranking out these builds, it's materials are just vanishing. Spending them faster than I'm making them. Jumped up 40 levels? Oh man, I didn't realize. I didn't realize we had action. And they just keep. I ain't gonna say they keep spawning, but this is the second time that we've had this unit right here. I noticed by a lot of the missions, this one, Jefferson Trade, Right outside of those missions, man, they spawn these units for the event with the chance to drop those keys that they drastically reduce. That's crazy. Okay, so I got one key this time. They didn't give me any. They didn't give me shit during our last session. Or our last squad, I should. Oh, it's one left. Look at there. My teammate don't even see him. I'll go over there and get him. Oh, it's Bob again. Bob, what are you doing here, man? Bro, they used to spawn them consistently. Now, it's... bro, they... I don't know if you guys was here day one, but day one, man. If you know, you know. You were out there day one during that event being launched, bro. You want to talk about consistently, bro? That was consistent. There was times that we would actually be fighting the regular squad and the Ronins at the same time. Just constant. And that's when they threw that 3-hour patch in, which I believe we were streaming. And I told you guys, I'm like, bro, when they put that timer in the bottom middle of the screen, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a hot fix for that. And you know, my only issue with that is if they can throw in a hot fix for PvE content, I'd like to see the same effort for PvP as well. You know, one of the reasons why PvP in this game doesn't grow is because of the bad reputation that it has, man. Because they let a lot of people just run rampant with the cheating and the exploits, and there's no real punishments to deter agents from doing it. You know, some of them are making videos like literally taunting the devs. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. And nothing has been done. Now, one thing they did say is they're supposed to be bringing a real anti-cheat system in April. Well, we're now in May. I have not seen, heard, or been advised that anything has been done about the cheating and the exploits, and you know, so if they could have a hot fix for a PvE exploit, something that's working or not working as intended, then I feel like, you know, the PvP community should get the same love, bro. And you really don't hear many content creators speaking on it. They'll mention it in one sentence and then they'll go on to talk about something else. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. You think they'll just patch it for Xbox? Why just Xbox, bro? What? They should patch it for console, period. Xbox and PlayStation, bro. Yeah, April's over with, man, at the end of the day. So again, if any of you guys have heard any information or news on this new anti-cheat system that's supposed to be put in the game, hell, drop a comment. Let me know. I mean, I'm looking forward to it at the end of the day. See, when you weren't built on that type of shit, when they remove it, it doesn't affect you because you never used it. So I'm just waiting for the day that, hey, we all go out there, we all have the same thing. I don't mean gear. I mean, as far as hardware, controllers, attachments, things of that sort, you know, shouldn't be guys using, and you guys know how I feel about the third-party devices and all that, man. I feel like, you know, that does gives you a leg up. It does. And anytime you have an advantage when you're going player versus player, it's never a good thing. You know what I mean? So I'd like to see some of those things incorporated across the board. And, you know, I think a lot of people will come back to it if they know that it's being monitored and policed a little differently. Hey, you know what? I would agree with you because it's a lot of people who are out there who are confirmed. It's been confirmed that they use this, or this. They've come out and said it, and you know, a lot of those guys, they talk a lot of shit. You know. You know what? I actually heard the opposite, bro. I heard that there's more people from Xbox that came over to PlayStation because it wasn't policed or monitored. Um, they say that Xbox had way more cheaters, and that's why a lot of the Xbox players came to PlayStation. So that's crazy because I actually heard the opposite. And see, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You got people like that who are they're showing them, hey, I'm doing this. You know, I'm booting people. I'm using this. I'm exploiting the fuck out of this exploit, and they'll stream it, bro. Fucking nuts. It's crazy. Committing federal offense on stream and still not getting banned. That is crazy. And bro, that's why a lot of people do not come and deal. Like Division would be a much bigger game if they policed the PvP. Because the PvP community it would explode. Everyone that does PvE would, at least most of them, more than half of them will come out and give it a shot if they know they're not going to be First of all, they're already going to have a tough time against a PvPer because they know the mechanics, they know the movement. We know the builds are different than PvE builds, by the way, and they just know, bro. They just know. So they're already going to have a tough time. So I don't understand why more of us PvPers don't look at it that way. You know what I mean? Most of you guys, I mean, you take 10 PvPers, just average PvPers, versus 10 average PvEers. These are guys who just get on, they run Viewpoint, DCD, shit like that. You take those guys, 10v10, right? And you put all of them in a 1v1 scenario. 10 out of 10 times the PvP is probably going to win, right? That's just what it is. Um, but those numbers can become inflated as far as people who are willing to participate if they police and monitor the servers as they should. They're worried about the small percentage of people they'll piss off instead of trying to please the majority, because the majority of people, they don't want to get on. They don't want to, abuse the system and do that. But right now, the people who do the shady shit, their numbers are through the roof. It's a lot of them. When this game first came out, first few years, there was only a handful of clans that were known for cheating. Now you got at least one or two of them damn near in every clan. You got lag switchers and booters and all types of shit that are in pretty much every fucking clan, bro. They went over to PlayStation to cheat. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man. They really need to do something when it comes to that. I mean, it's just bullshit, bro. I guess, fuck it. Let's try 6, man. Can't get anybody on 7, 8, 9. Yeah, yeah. AIM. Yeah, they were known to have some shady motherfuckers over there. Absolutely. They rage hack lag switch. Yeah, I've been fighting a lot of those guys for years, man. There's a lot of names you guys would put up and say they're known for this and they're known for that, and I say, yeah, yeah. So far, everybody that you've named, um, I know them. I've seen them. I fought them, whether it was an individual or their clan. So I've been PvPing since day one. You know what I mean? Um, and even with me being a top 10 player, I think I might be 11 now because I haven't been PvPing. Let's take a look. Let's see where we're at. See, this just goes to show people I really beat the shit out of servers, bro. Yeah, check it out, bro. Rank 11. Well, let's go to all of them. Check it out. So Sav, this name right here, I was just fighting him. I think it was the day before yesterday. They had a 4-stack, we had a 3-stack, and there's a clip where I killed 3 of them and one of them got away, and I didn't want to chase these guys all over the place. But yeah, Sav's trying to creep up on me here, bro. It's got 9,425 manhunts to my 9,713. You understand? So there's a lot of us that are like, you know, top 10, top 15 that are literally within 100 manhunts of each other, bro. You understand? So this number may change. You know, a few months ago I was top 10, but that's when I was playing more PvP. Since I haven't been on as much, and when I have been on, I've been focused on escalation. It's taken me out of the DZ, so therefore my numbers have not been ascending as they normally would. Streamline measured bighorn is crazy, bro. I can't believe that shit is even still in the game. And that's what I'm saying. Like, why not make why isn't there a hot fix for that, bro? But when it came to those Ronin and those keys, a fucking hot 3-hour fucking shutdown. Like it was nothing. Because it was handled with urgency. It was handled like they give a damn. But when it comes to PvP, they're like, fuck it. And then they give us this new gear. Everyone's always like, oh, why am I not excited about new gear? Why am I not? Because, bro, every time something gets put in a game, something is broken. Super broken. The Tinkerer's been in the game for months. They still haven't figured that shit out. You know, they've got other weapons in the game that increase damage numbers through the roof. Like the water cooler and that fucking, that SMG, the Slayer. Those guns should not even be, as soon as you go in Dark Zone, those guns, you shouldn't even be able to use them. You know. It's fucking nuts. Man, core strength is crazy, man. Those numbers for core strength is just and again, for me to even be able to hit the numbers that I've hit, bro. Yeah, I showed you guys a nasty core strength build on stream, bro. Super nasty. Yeah, but there's people who have been reported. There's people who've been reported, bro, and nothing still happens. There's people that have told on themselves and nothing happened. Shout out to Jerry Town, man. Jerry's in a building. Hey Jerry, if any of you guys are on and you guys can do tier 6, 7, 8 and up, let me know, man. Hop on. Fucking servers are dead right now. So we're just sitting here shooting the shit about PvP. If you guys want to join in or you just pulled up. But yeah, it's sad because I really do like Division. Just like a lot of you guys. And just to see how they let PvP just it's crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy, man. And that's one of the things that kind of discourages people from going out there, right? This is why we can't get new players. This is why we run in to the same players all the time. And that's another reason why I've been putting a little bit more emphasis and focus on escalation, because there's not a whole lot going on in Dark Zone. When I went in Dark Zone the other day and I was fighting against this guy right here, who's a couple agents under me in manhunts, it's the same shit. I run up, slap the shit out of something, they take off and run. We catch up with them again, we slap the shit out of them, they take off and run. It's just like, bro, they should ban people for sexism, racism, any type of racist slander should be an automatic fucking ban, bro. The kind of shit that people have said on here, and this is not even a Dark Zone PvP issue. I mean, when it comes to level of toxicity, it's across the board. I've heard PvEers just tear each other to shreds over some of the dumbest shit sometimes, man. Like, oh, you didn't run this or you didn't, you know what I mean? It's okay to hold people accountable, but man, some of the things I've heard them say to each other, oh my God, don't get me started, bro. But yeah, you see, I'm rank 11 for PvP manhunts, and I haven't even been playing PvP in the last couple months like that, bro. And I'm still damn near top 10, bro. So, and it sucks. A lot of these names you guys see up here with me, if you PvP, I guarantee you know every single person that you see in this top 10, top 20. Guaranteed. And yes, a lot of the people who are this high ranked on the leader, they are cheaters, bro. They are fucking cheaters. Absolutely. And it sucks. Because I know some of them. And they might be cool guys off the game. But on the game, your tactics and your malicious actions, I don't know. I don't know if I could call them, good people. That's not showing good sportsmanship, man. Tinker glitch is an easy fix. Oof, take the mask. Now, Jerry, okay, so here's the thing with that. I think they should just. I wouldn't be mad if they took Tinker out of DZ, but I wouldn't want them to take Tinker out of the game, like just out of the game. That's gonna affect quite a few of my builds, and these are PVE builds, by the way. These are not things that go out to the dark zone with. Although you can because they are well versed, but I wouldn't want them to take Tinker out of the game. The same thing with the water cooler, the Slayer, and any other fucking weapon that, you know what I mean, increases this or fucks with that, or those pieces should all be disabled, in my honest and humble opinion. Every single last one. I don't give a fuck if it's a mask, a holster, a gun, you know. Yeah, that's been a thing, man. The DDoSing. And then, yeah, according to Jerry here, he's saying, man, some of you guys out there are using information in malicious ways. That's not right. Shouldn't be doing that. Savage Cronus. I heard that too. I heard that too. And it's crazy because he's only like 300 manhunts under me, which that would take no time for me to catch somebody that's 300 manhunts ahead of me. I would catch him, no problem. They need a nerve core strength. Yeah, but again, you guys see it, man. Rank 11, and I haven't even been in DZ the last few months. We got some of you guys in here that know that typically would go to DZ pretty much every time I log on. That hasn't been the case. Now, again, me and Sav, we had us a good old engagement. Good engagement, man. In fact, one of his homeboys is one of my homeboys, and he was there too. Fought him as well. Bro, Jerry, that shit was crazy, bro. That was crazy. Yeah, yeah. That was with Ganesh and them. It was Ganesh, and then it was some SOY guys going at it. He said, like watching those War Clan boys. Yeah, yeah. I'm familiar with War. It's War as well. Yeah, War and us, I should say, have went to war. It's usually not toxic with those guys, man. There's a lot of guys that are in this game, even some of the ones you guys mentioned as cheaters, who've never been toxic with me. But just because you're not toxic with me doesn't mean you're not toxic. I just want to clarify. So if you hear me say, oh, I haven't had an issue with this person or this group or whatever, doesn't mean that I'm saying that they're angels. It just means I haven't had that experience. And the same thing goes for you guys. You know what I mean? There might be someone who I say is a piece of shit, and you guys are like, oh, you know what? That guy's actually pretty cool. He's pretty chill. That's your experience with him. You know what I mean? So it does vary depending on who we're talking about and who's involved in the situation. Yeah. Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying. I mean, just like never, just like you just said. I mean, he's a good guy, but it's been confirmed that he does cheat. You know what I mean? So again, you being a good guy and having a good personality, that's one thing, bro. But it still doesn't erase what you do on here, man. So that's the conflicting story that we all face with people. One person's experience may be totally different than the next. So you're not but there's some people who are just across the board are pieces of shit. You rarely hear anyone say any good thing about them. Those people are like the bottom of the barrel scum. You understand? No one likes them. Even the ones that would typically be called the bottom of the barrel scumbags, they don't even like them. This would be like Maria hit 'em up. You guys know him formerly as Mario hit 'em up. Super negative, aggressive piece of shit. Um, it's very vile and toxic. If you guys play Dark Zone PvP, you guys know Mario hit 'em up is a piece of shit. It's very toxic. Um, he called Ganesh Gilgamesh. Oh man. Yeah, it's crazy how we could all sit around talk about PvP, exchange stories, and oh, it's Bob again. Shit, Bob has joined and left. I mean, at the end of the day, you might as well sit in the matchmaking, bro. I mean, you leaving and trying to get another, it's not gonna help, Bob. It's just not, man. Just sit tight, Bob. Sit tight. Let me see, Danny boy. Folded that bitch on Xbox. Let's go, man. Put that fool back to your lobbies. That's crazy. You ran him off Xbox, bro? That's crazy. Ran his ass off Xbox. Danny boy's rocking Refactor. His is definitely different. He's using the full 4-piece. Huh. See, he built for crit too. I wonder what his numbers are. God damn it. I'm trying to look at my teammates' builds to see if they're worth a damn. It's knocking me out of fucking cover here. Alright, let me get rid of this damn assault bot. Alright, there's another key. That's crazy. Bro, I can't wait till they enable crossplay. I hope when they do put crossplay in the game that there's an option just for console. Because there's a lot of you guys that come over and fuck with us on Xbox, bro. It would be a blast, like going out there and, taking on a whole new community that you haven't really had the chance to fight. Yeah, they're supposed to be making it crossplay. But a lot of console players aren't interested in crossplay with PC. I'm gonna back my shit up. I'm gonna back my shit up, bro. Fuck that. Bro, I hate when content creators do that. Like G-String from HIT Clan. That's what he does, bro. He does the same thing, man. Like, you can't even talk shit in his streams. He has it on subscriber mode only. But the thing that's crazy is, man, the nerd, he's pulled up in my streams after we whooped their ass, and he's talked shit, literally sent me like 100 messages. And I'm like, bro, why can't you do the same thing for your channel, bro? Why do you have to be subscribed and you got to sit there and watch X amount of the stream before you can even... I'm like, what the fuck is all of this? Yeah, man. Oh, man. I mean, I put hands and feet on that nerd so many times, gang. Like, so many times. He used to tell people that we've never 1v. And it's like, bro, how do I have 4 or 5 clips of me just beating the shit out of you, but we've never 1v. Like, bro, stop it, man. Get help. First he was saying it never happened. Then when the video started to surface, oh, they did happen. They did happen. That's probably him right there on a burner account. I got him. But see, the crazy thing for me is when it happened, I didn't put it out. You can't say that I'm clout chasing if I didn't put out a video of me whooping your ass. At the end of the day, there's videos of me whooping a lot of PvPers' ass in this game. You've never seen me whoop someone's ass and just put a video out. No, I'm fucking with you, bro. I know you're not, man. I know you're not. I'm just fucking with you. But that was and that was one of the reasons why I've never been real keen on what are these dudes doing, bro? I've never been real keen on putting videos out.
An agent is no longer
Oh, this fucking geek. All right, we're about to start this shit. I don't. You know what, Bob? You've been matchmaking just as long as me. You dumb shit.
Don't think you're getting off easy by pulling guard. Put him down. Hostile will attack at any moment. You need to be ready.
I think he did that shit on purpose, man. Now I paid a goddamn coin, and that's another thing. They need to fix that for escalation because once you pay, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. It won't even if someone drops group, disconnects or leaves. It should start matchmaking, bro. It should start the fucking matchmaking. This is crazy, bro. Honestly, if you are a skilled player, yeah, there are fights and engagements, maybe even days where you're just not on, you know, you don't have your A game. You know what I mean? But I don't think a person who's really skilled is gonna have like a whole bad day, bro. You know, like, oh, I had a bad day. I mean, like maybe a bad fight, a bad engagement, but typically if you're skilled, you're not gonna have a bad, like a whole bad day. You know what I mean?
serious trauma detected.
All right, let me get back. And that's just my opinion. Now, are there times where, you know, we could be sick, feeling under the weather, and that could be a bad day? Sure, I guess. I guess that would be a bad day. Or maybe, you know, you're intoxicated. Bad day. You know, when I get to a certain limit, I'll get the fuck off. You know what I mean? I'll just get off the game. You know, if I'm if I'm too lit, I'm getting off. You understand? That's just. But some of us will stick. You know, we'll stick around. We'll keep playing, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Damn. I don't know what kind of build my teammates got on. He went to the DZ hammer. You know what? I was going to, man. I was going to. Because we had some of that stuff going on as well. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go to bed, man. Talk shit to 3 clans. Hey, sometimes in Dark Zone, man, it be that way, man. Sometimes people will make you go there with them. They will make you go there, bro. Passed out. Yeah, that's kind of what I did, bro. I passed out.
Agent down.
Oh, shit.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
No way, he's about to go down.
Agent incapacitated.
Why don't he pop a kit? What's he doing? Bro, we got sold. We literally waited all that time for these nerds to pop up and get in here, only for one of them to DC and the other one... Bro, why are you matchmaking, right? Why are you fucking matchmaking? Especially Bob, bro. Like, Bob, what's your deal, bro? Bob, what's your deal, brother? Let me get some fucking armor back. Yeah, Bob was matchmaking for goddamn it 30, 45 minutes along with me. He finally gets in here and then he goes AFK. Shortly after him going AFK, he DCs. Come on, man. You're a sale, bro. And we just finished that tier 8 together, bro. If you're watching, Bob, you're full of shit. You're full of shit, man. I'm sitting here waiting 45 minutes for a tier 8. I dropped down to 7. Then I even dropped down to 6 because there's just no one matchmaking for those tiers. Now we gotta go in here, deal with this bullshit. I don't even know what he's wearing. I'm guessing maybe some type of damage bill. That's another thing. When you're in here and you start this, you can't even inspect your teammates. So you don't know what the hell they got on. I'm guessing he's got on some type of damage bill. Could be tipping scales, could be striker. I'm really not certain.
The division thinks they can just come in here.
Oh man.
Go dark. Wait for the signal, then corner and kill.
An agent has left your group. An agent has reconnected.
Fuck Bob. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with Bob, man. Like, that was kind of weird, bro. Like, you'd think if you've been matchmaking trying to get a group for the last, 30, 45 minutes, that when you finally got in a group, you'd be ready to go. And I started the tier 6, tier 7, tier 6, and he just sat there. He didn't even move. So you matchmade all that time to what? And what is this other guy doing, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on today, bro? What is going on today? Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I've been sold quite a few times on this escalation. And that's one of the reasons why some of us that actually can do tier 8, 9, and 10 don't do it because we get sold, man. You gotta spend that many coins. Imagine if this was a fucking 10 or something, bro. One of your guys DCs, the other one leaves group. What the fuck are you matchmaking for if you're not ready to play, bro? This don't make sense to me. Yeah, I just think that's real shitty. Especially Bob. Like I said, Bob's been waiting for a long time to get in a group, and then when he gets one, he goes AFK. Oh shit, buddy. Oh, I got 2 engineers. Alright, he's going down. Bye-bye. Rushers down. Bob's depressed. Cried in the corner. You know what? Maybe, bro. Oh my god. My teammate is... And the thing about it, we're both pretty squishy too. Oh boy. I was gonna say, why is my drone not shooting him, bro? Oh man. I gotta hurry up and get him up. Now I gotta sit up here and clutch this damn mission because half of our fucking team vanished. Sheesh. Did they just launch a whole nother wave? They sure did. Fucking shotgunners running up. Whoa! Oh man. Let's see, what did we get? A holster? Let's check it out. Oh man, they gave me health and crit. Oh boy. Wow! And he's got incendiary rounds. Alright, I still got my skills on him. Looks like we still got quite a few of them.
Watch that movement. Down.
An agent needs
Oh
assistance.
man, fucking shotgunner. And we are literally got our backs against the wall here. Oh man. You guys just pulled up, smash that thumbs up. Be greatly appreciated, man. Let's push this content out into the algorithm. Bring some awareness to Div 2. Right now, we're currently doing escalations. And we lost half of our team. One quit on us, one DC'd. And then there were two. And then there was two.
Eyes on the drone. Get it to him fast. Hey, target locked. Go.
Oh man. My teammate is not even here. I mean, I don't know what they got going on. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to put up with this shit, man, to be honest. This going AFK and people joining and leaving. It's kind of annoying.
Take it slow. Be in here already.
Kind of annoying. Oh, I just threw my skill on the floor.
Agent down.
Fuck. That's not cool.
Get away from me. We've got hot. We lost one. Just gotta make it more holes.
And I don't have a whole lot of DPS on this build. We got one red, so when it does come to shooting, certainly gonna take me a little longer. And you see, my turret is in a very bad place. These traps are, oof.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh man, he's got to stop running out there. I want to deconstruct my turret, but it's really the only thing that's keeping a line between us and them. How in the hell did he land that shot and I was in cover? What the fuck? Like, make that shit make sense.
Agent down.
Oh my god. He's lethal with that shotgun, man. That NPC is lethal with that bitch, man. Shit, he shot me in cover. I was in cover and still took damage. What? How is he shooting at the... Oh my god, my skills glitched. Get down. Alright. Gonna start with this one on the left here. Bye-bye. Get this engineer. I definitely don't have the best build on for this type of... Probably shine better in a 4-stack. Preferably with 3 DPS, but try to make it work, man. Again, I don't want to waste 40 coins. I don't know if it's 32 or 40, somewhere between 30 and 40 coins. And then not getting this done. Alright, they're down. Oof. Sheesh. I don't know what this guy's doing. Like every time after we clear an engagement, he takes like an excessive amount of time to, I don't know what he's doing, bro, but I'd rather get this shit over with, man. Yeah, let me see.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
Of course they're not gonna give me a kit.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, you kid! Look at the fucking
Capacitated.
bro. Where's my fucking teammate, man? This guy's fucking dog shit. Him and Bob, I bet not see either of you guys today, bro. Like, why is he way in the fucking back? Of course you DC, you fucking trash can. Let me leave this fucking group. See, that's, and I'm glad you guys are seeing. But this is the problem with escalation, right? What you guys are witnessing right now. I don't know how you should penalize people for joining a group and after it starts they leave. Maybe put them in fucking timeout for 10 minutes. You know, where they won't even be able to access the game. They won't even be able to play anything because that shit's annoying, bro. Especially in those higher tiers. I don't get it. You know, to just it's fucking annoying. see what's going on here. So it's unfortunate that we didn't really get any good pieces of gear, man. We didn't get any good Fenris. Um, Having trouble finding people out here, just period. It's kind of tough. Alright. We'll check something real quick, see what we got.
It's hard to. Hey, you looking for something special?
Yeah, whatever it takes is fine with me. Okay, I just want to get it resolved ASAP.
Agent in need of backup.
Everything.
Weekly medical checkups are compulsory. Please visit the clinic to book a time slot. Failure to comply could lead to the expulsion from the secure area.
Really wish I had a complete set of socket wrenches. Can never find the 5/16 when you need it.
Rude. So let's make sure it doesn't fail, okay?
Please remember to switch off and unplug all electronic devices that are not in use. Thank you for your cooperation.
Good to see you.
Here you go. Best gear in the city. Come take a look.
Food rations will be restricted for the next 24 hours. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Invite to another agent's group. Receive. Another agent has joined your group. Safe area detected.
Priority objective available, Agent.
An agent needs assistance.
Get out of here.
Diesel! Get it off me!
Active terminal detected.
See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
They're heading for the admin terminal! Stop them! Save them!
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see what we've got. There's an active lab on the north side close to you. Your first priority should be to shut that down. Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterilized.
ISAC's not detecting the gas needed for the decom process. They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Open the fuel line. That should give the decon protocol enough gas to run.
They're in the basement! Emily, don't be pissed.
Agent down.
Close on me!
The decontamination protocol can be initiated from a panel in the lab above you. Stay put once you pull the trigger and you should be safe. Top floor, you can't miss it. It's right in the middle of the lab.
They're in the building! Get them!
Virus samples detected. An agent needs assistance.
I'm with you! Get
Guess you could call that clean.
should be able to access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
Spread out and search for them. They could be anywhere. You're gonna need another med pack.
An agent needs assistance. Agent down.
I think the outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic carrier. Someone who's infected but doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right, they're weaponizing green poison and turning it loose on the city. Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
Don't let them break the bats.
Emmeline's the head of the outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad-spectrum antivirals.
Will be answered.
The DCD's data analysis lab is just ahead. See what data you can grab for Kelso.
Data transfer initiated. Data transfer completed.
You're clear to get out of there. With the lab and samples destroyed, I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are moving to your position. Suggest an egress through the courtyard to avoid getting boxed in.
Here they come. Be careful.
Need ammo!
An agent needs assistance. Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
Enemy forces are attacking multiple districts. Tool up, Agent. We've got work to do.
An agent is no longer in your group. Another agent has been promoted to group leader. You are no longer in a group.
Comms has to be our number one priority.
Adequate sanitation is of utmost importance. Please remember to maintain a high standard of personal hygiene and cleanliness. Thank you for your cooperation.
Freaking setbacks. It's like playing whack-a-mole, am I right?
Agent requesting backup.
Yeah, whatever it takes, it's fine with me. Okay, I just want to get it resolved ASAP.
to say.
You are now group leader. Another agent is now in your group.
Not much to do around here. Where are they?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
You're in a world of hurt.
Agent out of action. Another agent has joined your group.
Taking this fucker out! Reloading!
I'll watch your back.
Group. Hostile control point identified.
Looking for new contracts? I've got them.
You are no longer in a group.
So due to lack of activity, um, we're gonna end the stream here. We may come back and revisit this thing later on in the evening when hopefully the player base has increased. Not quite sure what's going on. I think the higher tiers, 8, 9, so on and so on, I think those are spread thin with agents. So there's not a whole lot of people that are matchmaking for the higher tiers. I don't know how they're going to be able to address and or fix that problem. But yeah, we're just probably going to work on some
You have been
builds,
promoted to group leader.
kind of go from there.
Another agent is now in your group.
Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Smash those thumbs up. And if you're not sub, what are you doing? It was good chatting with all you guys as well. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Talk your ish. I do talk back. You understand. Until the next time, until I come again. Triple T Dom out. Bang.